Happy New Year! Today is January 3rd, 2026. We are going to be recommending Witness to Roswell to you. So please hit that like and subscribe button, share, comment. What are you reading this year? Are you more of a fiction reader? On Better Book Reviews, we really enjoy nonfiction, but we will be reviewing some fiction books in the coming year. We promised this review to you last year, but we had some problems with the length of the video and how long it was. So this is going to be a short video. Please stay tuned to the end because we will be doing a surprise unboxing. But without further ado, let's get into the review. Today, Witness to Roswell is still the best book that I have read on the UFO subject. It's written by Thomas J. Carey, who is also from Philadelphia like myself, and Donald R. Schmitt. The foreword is by Edgar Mitchell, and the afterword is by George Noory, who you may know from Coast to Coast AM, who says, quote, "Case closed," end quote. When I finished Witness to Roswell, I said to myself, case closed, for the very wealth and sheer weight of eyewitness testimony. George Noory, host, Coast to Coast AM. And as you can see, we have another book called The Day After Roswell by Colonel Corso, who has an unbelievable story, just a great storyteller who's also from Philadelphia. So there's a theme here. I read these books at the same time, and I believe I always get them confused. I think I finished The Day After Roswell first, but Witness to Roswell has 5 appendixes, afterword, and notes, all with great chapter headings that are big. I'm going to show you the book in a second. It covers Mac Brazel, the Royal Air Force, the Roswell incident, how they covered it up, and there's lots of cool pictures. So let's show you some of the pictures right now because it's really cool to share this with you all. Here is the Mac Brazel, whose farm the UFO crashed on, and they hushed him up right away. Didn't want him to talk about the incident. As you can see here, they harassed him. He was a rancher. And I don't know if you guys can see that clearly there, but it says harassed rancher who located saucer, sorry he told about it. And on the other side is the late daughter of Mac Brazel, Bessie Brazel Schreiber. She gave the authors her final interview concerning the 1947 events. So there's old Bessie. Next up, there's a lot more pictures than I'm going to be showing you, but I did want to share with you some of the best. This is Major Jesse Marcel, as ordered by General Ramey to pose with a rubber balloon and ripped up tinfoil radar target on the floor of Ramey's office for the benefit of the press on July 8, 1947. He was not happy about that because they were, of course, passing it off as a weather balloon. And you can see what we're talking about in that photo right there, which says General Roger Ramey kneeling and his adjutant, Colonel Thomas DeRose, sitting with the substituted weather balloon and tinfoil radar target on the floor of Ramey's office in Fort Worth. So on the other side is the newspaper article. Here's a picture of the silver plate B29 straight flush. Great name. And there's just a couple more pictures here, and then we're going to get to our surprise unboxing. Here is where the RAAF records unit, vacuumed of anything having to do with the Roswell incident, is photographed. So they're getting documentation of the cover-up right there. And here are the two authors from left to right, Don Schmitt. So there's Don Schmitt. Then you have Bill Dolman, University of New Mexico, Larry Landsman, Sci-Fi Channel, and Tom Carey. So there's Tom Carey, who I believe he's the one from Philadelphia. At the start of the 2002 archaeological dig at the UFO crash site on the old Foster Ranch. So, I really love they have these pictures of the saucers throughout the book. I was going to say, I love the size of the headings of each chapter. This is the same for the chapter. This is an appendix. But just a great book. So pair it up with The Day After Roswell, and you will not be disappointed. So without further ado, let's get to our surprise unboxing. If we can just find our scissors here. This is a big one, and I really want to see what's inside of this. I'm going to have to use the scissors here. But the good thing about Witness to Roswell is it is a short read. There's about 286 pages before the notes. Or before the appendixes, actually. And then with the notes, it's over 300. But if you can pair that up with The Day After Roswell, it is just a broad range of stories, and it talks about what they've found at different crash sites. Ooh, wow. This is a serious one here. Look at that. They even said thank you. And thank you for listening, watching. So please subscribe to Better Book Reviews 2026. If you're not reading anything, get out there and read Witness to Roswell and The Day After Roswell. I believe we have a longer review of The Day After Roswell on Better Book Reviews already. So go and check that out if you haven't already. Ooh, there we go. Let's see what we've got here. Wow. Upside down. Can you guys see that? This is the Gunderson report, which was not able to be purchased last year. I wish I would have gotten it. It went on sale again this year. This is the U.S. government experiments on citizens, mind control aspects of CIA and cult activity. Wow. Presented by Ted L. Gunderson, who has passed on years ago, and Associates. Reprinted by Keener Books, Historic Reprints, March 2024. Oh my gosh, it's got like a folder. I feel like I'm gonna be going to school. You can read a lot of books on archive.org if you are not already aware of that. And I don't want to ruin this or show you the whole book. But that's it. If you don't know who Ted Gunderson is, he's done a lot of research on the occult and missing children and SRA, which is satanic ritual abuse. There are a few books that I may or may not be reviewing, but They are very important. So it's good to have a broad range. So, thank you for staying tuned all the way to the end of this video. Once again, we have Witness to Roswell by Thomas J. Carey and Donald R. Schmitt. Day After Roswell by Colonel Philip J. Corso. And our surprise unboxing is the Gunderson Report. U.S. government experiments on citizens, mind control aspects of CIA and cult activity. Thank you for watching. For better book reviews, this is January 3rd, 2026. Please share, comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.